Welcome, my name is Dan Bogos and I'm about to present you a short tutorial on integrating CGRateS as carrier-grade real-time charging engine for FreeSWITCH. Regarding our initial setup, we have chosen Debian Wheezy as the latest Debian stable and in order to speed up a bit the demo process, we have pre-installed Redis, which is to be used as CGRateS DataDB, MongoDB, which we will be using for CGRateS LogDB, and FreeSWITCH out of a local repository here in Europe by simply installing meta-all and conf vanilla packages. In the end, we install Jitsi as our SIP user agent to test the whole setup in real time. Once we are on our Debian console, we are simply executing the commands which are documented on CGRateS official documentation website. Getting the apt list, adding the ITsyscon provided key, updating our sources, and installing CGRateS with a simple command. As you might see, the only dependency is daemon tools, nothing else. We use daemon tools to control the CGRateS process. You see, the whole installation process takes like 5 seconds or so, quite fast. As soon as we have executed the install commands, we should be already set with some binaries, some new binaries on the system. You can see the console, which is the user interface towards CGRateS, and then there is the loader, which takes care about loading the price list out of CSV files, and the most complex tool, the rater itself, which has as you might already know, few services built in. So before configuring the CGRateS, we go and load some price list for beginners to have an easy life on the installation and understanding. We have prepared some scenario price lists, very easy to be understandable and like plug and play, so there should be no mistakes. These are located in the CGRateS data rates. You can see here I'm about to use the prepaid 1 cent per second scenario. Each scenario has one README and which describes what it does. So in our case, create 5 prepaid accounts, load the prepaid accounts, it with 10 units of credit, whether it's euro or dollars or whatever your currency is, then defines rates of 1 cent per second for standard calls. So we execute the loader, and since no errors are showing up, we assume that everything it's fine. So now we go and configure the CGRateS itself. This is in etc CGRateS CGRateS.cfg, and we only modify here out of defaults what we want to be overwritten. So before anything, we would like to start a rater for our scenario, then enable the scheduler, which will load the accounts and top up their balances. Then load the mediator, which will take care about putting a price on the CDRs. And then we start the session manager, which will take care about connecting to FreeSWITCH and communicate to extract the real-time call data. For my tests, first I want to show you that initially CGRateS request type in automated mode, it's empty, so CGRateS should not interfere with your existing system. So your calls are simply running as they are running before installing CGRateS. So you don't need to be afraid that when installing CGRateS your system will crash. No, CGRateS will just connect and inform you that it monitors calls, but it will not do any disconnect or control any calls. So that should be it. Daemon tools commands are out of the scope of this tutorial, but I'm sure you will find out that what I do now is simply controlling with daemon tools the CGRateS process, and we should be good to go. If we are lucky, then in the syslog we should see that CGRateS has started. It's monitoring the CDR folder of FreeSWITCH and has connected successfully to FreeSWITCH and is executing the top-ups we have ordered in the price list. You can see the default accounts which FreeSWITCH is also using when after initial install. So we will load now Jitsi, which is already pre-configured with 1001 and 1002 accounts. You can see here these two are active, and I will make a call from account number 1001 towards account number 1002. For now I just having the problem mixing the various, or having the problem with mixing. So you can see that FreeSWITCH CGRateS has detected the FreeSWITCH answer.
So you can see that FreeSWITCH CGRateS has detected the FreeSWITCH answer.
FreeSWITCH hang up. So everything happens in real time already. Now we go back to our configuration and set up the accounts as being prepaid. So once we do this, CGRateS will consider that all the calls passing through this FreeSWITCH are to be considered as being prepaid calls. So we put again. So we see now we don't have this previous top up, because top up we have ordered them only one time, so the scheduler remembers this and does not do anything related. And we just see the services which are starting: scheduler, session manager, mediator, and the rater. So you see quite a serious number of services serviced from the same process, which gives a lot of flexibility. So then we do the same call again. From 1001 we call 1002. So you see CGRateS start debiting in real time 1 cent per each second, and in our case, since the debit interval is every 10 seconds, we debit around 10 cents
in real time
each time.
1 cent per each second, and in our case, since the debit interval is every 10 seconds,
we hang up,
we debit
and
around 10 cents
again
each
we can
time.
see CGRateS in action. It has detected that the person did not call for the full debit interval and has refunded the amount of units which was taking too much, in our case 9 cents. You can see that we were having a total cost of like 30 cents because we were on the phone for about 30 seconds, actually 31 around it. So there is one more thing I want to show you. We rotate the CDR FreeSWITCH, and CGRateS should be able to detect that and calculate price for it. In our case, some errors for some of the calls, but also calculated prices for calls which were running before. I have some calls which I did previously, so this is the reason you are seeing some errors. And the most important is our last call, test call, with a cost which was previously calculated. It should have been attached to a CDR. I'm going to check that. You can see in the end of default FreeSWITCH CDR, we have now appended the price list from CGRateS. That should be it. So we are looking forward for you to join our mailing list and ask for support. You know, you can find us at CGRateS.org. Thank you very much.